Hello everyone, Commander Jack here, and today is another day of the Italian Chair Force. We are going to be using bombers again, because I just unlocked a new one called a dive bomber, and I looked up the differences in all the aircraft and stuff like that so I could be more informed, and I think the list itself is a little bit out of date because some of the stuff isn't listed anymore, but I looked it up and there are fighters, attackers, frontline bombers, which I believe are just like heavy bombers. They classify as dropping bombs from extreme altitudes because if you get so low, it just actually just will not let you drop a bomb. There are regular bombers, which I believe can drop at a lower altitude. And then there are dive bombers, which I think actually do have frontline machine guns, so I can actually shoot and drop bombs at the same time now. Which is the bomber I'm going to be using today. I haven't actually tried it, so we'll see, but dive bomber, as the name implies, you have to go to dive when dropping bombs, and if you're not diving, if you have like just the opposite of steep, I don't know what that would be, but your circle will be much larger, so it'd be inaccurate. So the steeper the dive down, the more accurate your bombing run will be. And there are torpedo bombers too. That one's a front line and torpedo, so you can drop torpedoes in the water, and once they hit, they'll activate and start going towards ships that you're trying to bomb. And attackers are like a mix between a fighter and a bomber. They're actually attack ground aircraft, so you use them to attack the ground with, but they're not a full-on bomber, but they're also not a full-on fighter. So let's get into a dive bomb. I have not tried it, so we will see how this goes. And to explain the reason why I'm using so many different nations for so many different types of vehicles, like Italians for the aircraft, Germans, and I think it did use Russian tanks, and then like German Navy, is because that you only have so many crew slots unless you keep buying more with actual golden eagles, which is their, like purchasable currency, which I don't want to keep buying a ton of slots for, so it's just easier to use different nations for the different types of vehicles instead of just buying 10 or 20 crew slots for all the different types of vehicles that I will have. Let's see here. Yep, do have machine guns. I do not have a bombing view, so I run. Yeah, so you just have to basically have to point straight down and drop the bomb. See if I can get altitude that way. Once I do have to bomb, I can have a little bit of extra like time to react to stuff. Where are they at? This is a very mountainous terrain. I don't know if I like this map or not. I haven't seen this one. Everything's online. They're already on there, guys. Drop the bomb. See how we do. Oh, I got two of them. Nice. It's a heavy payload. I don't like that you only have one bomb though, because that means I have to wait 50 to 60 seconds just for another bomb to be able to drop. Can I... That's a long range though. I don't have very good penetration for these shields either. Uh-oh. Getting shot at. Mess up another bomb. And leaking fuel, and I'm able to turn. I'm going down. And doing great. I don't know what they hit there, it shut me down pretty hard. I was using this bomber earlier. I believe you seen me using it at the tail end of the other one. With this one, I only have 2 bombs, but the like explosion radius is 15 meters. Like, they are big. I do not have to hit when I'm trying to bomb to blow it up. Plus, I think the penetration on it's like 120 some meters, something like that, 130. So if I do hit something, it is dead. I also found keybinds too, automatically go into the view, so I don't have to keep switching between them. Except I don't know what my normal view is for that one, so I have to keep. I don't know the keybind to get back to normal view like this. Now, if only I can upgrade the engines and stuff to get this to go faster, because it takes me so long to get to the combat area. Come on, get in the view. There we are. Do a little bomb and run on some tanks. Yep, if you see the cursor around my crosshair moving left and right and stuff, it's the same concept as everything else. The crosshair is like my camera. It's where my camera's gonna be. And the little thing moving is where I'm actually aiming at. Like you could see when we were doing tank battles and stuff like that, the big circle was my camera, where my mouse was actually aimed at. And then the turret isn't, you know, like, it doesn't move immediately. So you have to wait for it to kind of line up before you naturally fire and stuff. And as you saw there, I dropped 1 bomb, took out 3 targets, so you might be able to only drop 2 bombs every minute, but you hit something or even get close and it is dead. Somebody on my ass. Nope. That's the ground forces, and that's what I need to take out. wish I'd known they were there. Could have taken that easily enough. Definitely like bombing. It's a way to win easily enough because you can just wipe out a bunch of people. That time I didn't do too well. Took out 3 people, 4 or whatever. Or 5. But what's that? This, yeah. But the way to actually upgrade your planes well enough and quickly enough is probably to do fighter combat, because then you can just take out a ton of targets. Let's see if we can there just upgrade wounds. Let's go buy that. Radiator, what's that do? Let's do that one because I don't know what to do next now. There's radiator. What did I buy here? Stuff. Oh, it's dive bomber. That's for offensive. That's for the turret, so that's defense. Let's go ahead and get a compressor next, because I want to unlock new bombs. Something that I've not talked about in any of the videos, which I'm kind of lacking on, is crew training. I've been doing this off video. So you also get crew experience points, and you can also do qualifications. Like if I upgrade that one, I just have to pay 2100, and it actually gives everyone bonuses. Like they become experts, so it's a very quick way to level them up, like early. And you can't keep doing it. You just, I think there's only 2 levels of it. There's expert and ace. In order to upgrade ace, like I'll do this one right now because it's just 2100 silver lions, not much. Now I have to level up my crew using the experience points up to level 25, and right now they're 1.5. But once at level 25, I can then become an ace, and it'll add 2 more to everything. Like right now, I think it added, yeah, +3 to basically everything. And if I go up to ace, it'll just add that to 2, so it'll be +5 to everything. And there's like keen vision, G tolerance, stamina, vitality. I don't know what everything does because I haven't actually just looked at everything. But I usually try and get some reload still. I think I actually do that twice. And now they are 2.5. I think everyone goes up 0.5. And each crew has their own thing. Every time you buy a new plane, you either have to buy a new crew, which could either cost silver lions, or once you have 5 crews, then it starts costing golden eagles. Which is why I explained earlier that I'd rather just do different nations for the different types of vehicles. Let's actually try these bombs out. Get 1 250 kilogram, and then 4 50s. I wonder if that's just gonna, if I drop them all at the same time. I wonder how that works, or won't. It probably won't actually. This is a lot more maneuverable than it was. Yeah, as I was saying, I wanted to use different nations for the different planes or vehicles and stuff like that. That way, I don't have to spend a ton of money trying to get more crew slots. And you can also like have a nation if you wanted to of bombers. If you just wanted to just go completely bomber, have a nation of completely fighters. That way you don't have to, you can spend even less money on crew slots. But you can only use one nation at a time, I believe, so you wouldn't be able to swap between bombers and fighters if you did that. But I think the crew gets retrained every time you buy a new plane and use that same crew, I think they get retrained. I don't know if they lose their skills and experience or not, but you do have to pay silver lines to get them retrained, which sucks, but what can you do? See if I can bomb a bunch of shit here. And bombs away. I just killed 10 things. Holy shit. Well, that went a hell of a lot better than I expected that to. I did not expect to nuke 10% of their shit. 15. See if I can actually get the G-force thing pop up, because I was trying to explain that too. Like, one of the crew skills is the G-forces tolerance. I'm turning super quickly. I don't think I'll do it. Yeah, if you're turning really quickly and probably going up or down or whatever, you do get G-forces overload warning. And you can, I don't know if what that'll do if you keep experiencing it, because it's very hard to actually just keep on doing that, but yeah, you can, I guess, overload your drive G-forces and they'll pass out or something, I don't know. Dropping all these bombs. This is a dive bomber, I'm not really doing it right, but we'll see how that works out. I do like the new bombs I got though, because before, as you seen in the first battle, I only had one 250 kilogram bomb. Now I have one of those and 4 additional 50 kilogram bombs, which are honestly a lot weaker, but at least gives me a bombing run I can do and not just drop one bomb every 60 seconds. See if I can actually get some altitude up here. Do a straight bomb. Supposedly, the steeper the dive I do, the smaller the cursor gets, so it gets more accurate. But I didn't notice it the first bombing run we did. I didn't notice the cursor getting smaller, so I don't know how it gets more accurate. I don't know if the list I read was right or not. Alright, let's go over there and see what we have over there. There was a G-forces overload warning. I don't know what's shooting at me. Probably another plane. Come on. Where are they from? Where you at, buddy? I took off my back half. God dang. That took him out at least. Actually, let's... yeah, let's do that, I guess. They're massive bombs. I just don't like having only two. Let's go see what we have over here, see if we can actually line up some good shells though. If they're close enough together, having just two bombs usually does the trick though, because they're 800 kilogram bombs, like, they have a massive splash radius. Yeah, our forces are engaged, our ground forces are engaged then. See if I can get over there quickly enough. Take out that middle group there. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, there's only one there now, a tank or two. Let's see here, where's that middle group at? Right there. Hard to see. One's up the ground. Oh, I dropped one. Yeah, I got two targets. They're all over there. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do anything else. But, I should just drop both bombs. And we win. Anti-mech. What was that about? What did I do with the anti-mech here? Oh, just ground forces. Ground units. Ground multi-strike because I took out 10 guys at once. God, that was such a good run. I did not expect a nuke. Nuke that. What is this one? Not that one. Get the compressor gas. I don't know if I care much for the survivability line of the bombers, because like it's just really hard to like fight as a bomber. So like once someone's on you, you're probably gonna go down. I mean, you might be able to buy enough time with the defense for an ally to get there, but that bomber, like, I'm so far up in the sky, like, no one's from the rescue, right? Um, think I actually get that one. I had a guy on my tail end for a little bit there. Alright, well, that'll be all for today's episode. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and I'll see y'all next time.